This should be live.
Nothing but the bottom of the net. In the air to center field.
Let's get it. Let's get it. We are live from our mouths to your ears. Another episode of Guests from the Stands. I'm not solo today, but hey, we got a good week this week. It's supposed to feel like Super Bowl week this week, but Adam Silver said, "You come try and take over my trap on Christmas, I'm taking your Super Bowl week news." So this week we have a real special, not guest, but guest, friend of the family of really our cousin is coming through today, y'all. AJ of Mid Cars and Catering is here. AJ, what's the deal, brother?
Yeah. What's the deal? What's
Everything's
good, man?
good. Now, look, we talk every day, so
Yes, we do.
Kind of breaking the fourth wall here. You need to talk about something other than wrestling. And niggas don't know. And I got to give you credit. You coined the term the alpha sport. So it's only right to have you here to close out the granddaddy of them all in football, the Super Bowl.
Oh man, usually man, this is sad, bro. It's a sad time, man, when we got to close out the alpha sport year. The season, you know what I'm saying, the season to end all seasons, and then I guess the bright side of that is that the sun comes out eventually. You know what I'm saying?
It does.
So that's the only positive part about football season ending. But yeah, man, it's time to close it out. It's time to close out the alpha. You know what I'm saying? It's the week before the Super Bowl, but like you were saying before, oh brother, did we not have a Super Bowl this past week?
Ooh, first of all,
Laker fans did. Us Laker fans did.
Didn't we?
Yes,
man.
Yes. I think we did.
We were rich and somehow got richer.
Somehow, man. It's just. I don't know. The pendulum just seemed to always find a way to swing in our favor, man. And I don't know, man. I just feel like I gotta talk some shit tonight.
The best part about it, I'm not gonna lie. So, not shameless plug because it's the union. First of all, shout out to our brothers in the union. Shout out to Show Your Work, and of course, Mid Cars and Catering. I'm watching the post show of I honestly think one of the best, if not top 3 Rumble ever. I have that Rumble that high. That shit was amazing.
I might have it first. I might.
I
might.
Yeah. Watching the post show of that. So you and Larry are wrapping up. Actually, y'all literally this wasn't planned.
No, it was not planned at all. Man, we were live. We were live.
Yes,
too.
Live. AJ, let me just tell you from my perspective. I got the LG on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Because we only buy LGs or better over here. We don't fuck with no TCLs.
Yes, sir.
I got the LG on, and I'm watching y'all live on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And as I'm watching, right, I got a ding on the phone. I'm thinking, Storms got hacked because it just looked like a hacked ass trade.
It did.
It was like some 2K trade machine shit, right?
I would say it's outside of 2K. I'm not even going to sit up here. I think that's something that breaks 2K, honestly. I don't think that goes through on 2K.
Honestly, bro. And I'm looking and I said, okay, nah. To see Larry's face. Because the Mavs fan, he had to read it, right?
Not only just his face. The thing is like the scream that he let out. Because mind you, I have on earbuds. Okay. So I'm closing out the show. I'm like, yo, it's time to get up out of here. We got, I'm trying to land it.
Right.
Because Larry already struck the end. Like he already did that. I'm just trying to do a quick 45-second landing. You know what I'm saying? And just get us out of there cleanly. And man, that dude screamed in my ear. And I said, yo. Because Because I had no idea what was going on. Like my projector screen was still up and it's still showing like the Royal Rumble feed or
Right.
the
The
post
post
show. You
speed.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So
Yep.
I don't know what's going on. I ain't even got my phone in my hand, but this dude let off a yell in my ear, bro. I thought a nuke went off. Like
Yeah,
I thought
bro.
we was about to go to war, bro.
And after the first 10 days that we had under that bullshit administration, who knows what the fuck could happen, right?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
literally. And reading it out loud, it felt like I was hearing the trade again for the first time, but we're all watching it in like we're in unison.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I couldn't believe it. I lightweight still don't believe it, and I watched the press conference live. Um,
It's very surreal. It's very unreal. It's just like I don't know if there's ever been a more unprecedented shock of a like trade like this in the history of the league. Like the
ever.
only thing that may come to mind is like
Mhm.
sheesh, like honestly, because it's just I think about signings, right? Like like
Exactly.
like a clear parallel to this would be like, LeBron was 25 when he signed with the Heat.
Right.
Luka's also 25 and he got traded to the Lakers. So it's
Right.
kind of like almost that type of feeling like, holy shit, like this really happened. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he chose the Heat. But it's kind of like I don't think it's as shocking as LeBron joining the Heat, but it's just
Of
kind of like
course.
at that same level. But in terms of like a trade like this going down, like I don't think I don't know what can actually come close to that, bro. Like I really don't.
I don't either. And I've seen some wild things. I think that mm, even with the LeBron, we knew he wasn't going back to Cleveland.
Yeah. It's like we knew
Even
he wasn't
even
going
the
back to Cleveland.
KD thing.
Yeah, we knew he wasn't going back to OKC.
Yeah, like we knew
Yeah.
because you would have just resigned.
Mhm.
But this was different. Um,
Yeah.
dude, and you know, here's the thing. Obviously,
Mhm.
Luka Doncic. The main part of that trade was Luka Doncic and Anthony Davis essentially swap teams.
First of all, hold on. Before we even get there, before we get there, right? Before we get to this part, right? So as I'm hearing this, right? As I'm
Right.
hearing this go down, like first I heard Luka Doncic come out of Larry's mouth, but I didn't hear Luka Doncic come out of his mouth. And I was just like, all I heard was a Maxi Kleber and whatever. And then I'm
Mhm.
like, before he even gets to what the Lakers gave up, I was like, okay, I was waiting to hear LeBron's name. I literally was sitting there waiting for
Yes.
LeBron's name. Like I heard Anthony Davis,
Hmm.
and then I heard a first round pick in 2029. And I was like, okay, where's LeBron? And
There
then it
was
was
no
just
LeBron.
like it just stopped. I was like, and then my mouth just dropped to the floor. I said, ain't no way, bro. No way we just got Luka Doncic this way. No way. Nah, nah, no,
Yeah,
no.
bro. It's no way. Like no way.
Yeah,
A-
man.
and here's the thing. Honestly, from the basketball aspect of it, Dallas didn't get fleeced. Let's be clear about that.
No, they
Dallas,
didn't.
no.
No, no,
If
no.
anything, this probably was. I don't know how you get even of a trade with Luka Doncic, but if you're going to give me anybody, I would need a top 75 player all time still in this prime for
Absolutely.
Luka. Yeah. So
Absolutely.
it answers a lot of things that Dallas had going on, and they already because you got to look at it like this. He hadn't played since Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
so you're essentially adding Max Kleber
Yeah.
and Anthony Davis to a team that was already still staying afloat, at least in their play-in.
Mm-hmm.
So from that aspect, this works out great for Dallas.
Yeah, it puts them in a I mean, it's kind of crazy to say in a win now situation because it's just like, yo, y'all were just in the finals
Right, right.
last season. So it's kind of like, I feel like win now is also kind of a crazy turn to put there, but it's kind of like a win now with a win, uh, maybe with a window, I guess you can say, because I guess when you had Luca there, you had an expansive window of like when you're trying to win now. Whereas I think when you're adding AD plus
Max Cleveland.
Max Christie, I think you're
Max
like,
Christie, not Max Cleveland.
yeah,
Max Christie.
Max Christie,
Yeah.
you're shortening that window to like I guess 2 years. I guess
Yeah.
if that's a proper way. So it's kind of like you're still doing this is a win now thing, but it's kind of like, okay, these are two pieces here. AD top 75 player of the all time,
Right.
in his prime, everything like that. But it's like, okay, what the idea is that we're not done. We're about to add another piece from another outside entity outside of this lake. So it's kind of like we're that's what's putting them in that win now mode within that 2-year window, because you still got Kyrie, you
Yep.
put them with AD. My guess is that they're going to add a third piece to that, which is going to put them back in final contention once again. You know
Correct.
what I'm saying?
Correct.
But yeah, I mean, the optics of it's just crazy because you've never seen anybody of Luka's level or Luka's stature be let go. Like literally, the franchise centerpiece be sent off. Like this.
Maybe the league centerpiece post LeBron.
Yeah.
Like
Probably the league centerpiece post LeBron. I mean, let's keep it real. Like,
yeah,
that's really who Luka is. I mean, he's white LeBron, bro.
I don't want to old us out, but just
Yeah.
if I had to guess any trade, because I was just looking up different things that have happened in the NBA.
Mhm.
The only thing I can see possibly this being equal to, and I think it is Kareem not being on the Bucks going to the Lakers, because he got traded for dog shit. I think it was like 2 6-round picks.
Okay.
And mind you, he was league MVP. But even that's not the social media era and this, that, and the third. The shock of this and what ball players are today. You're trading a guy who was up for a $345 million contract this
year. Yeah.
That's if imagine Denver said, "Nah, we're good on Joker." That's what we talking about here.
Yeah, it's to that level. It's like as if Denver just traded Joker all of a sudden. Like they just traded him for I can't. Who can I? I mean, I won't even say Giannis, because I guess that's an equal thing, because that's champion to champion. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's tough.
Bro, it's hard.
It's tough. It's hard. It's really hard to like really find like something that's very comparison, because like you just brought up Kareem. That's way before our time. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I guess this is that one for this
for us, yeah.
So
and that's a generation, such a great word to use, because generational talent maybe underplays Luka. Like
yeah.
This guy, he's already an all-timer. Like I'm down to say it. I'm
5-time All NBA, bro.
Yeah, bro. He's a Hall of Famer now.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's 25. Yeah. Like you make 5 All NBAs, 5 All Stars, you going to the Hall. That's not a situation. I know we have our complaints about the Hall. That's not one of them where you just do a little bit. No. Luka is 28 a game, 8 points, 8 rebounds, or 8 assists, 8 rebounds, and already like he only missing it this year because he's been hurt. This is a situation where you're talking about a generational player. Like will be in the combos of LeBron, Kobe, Mike, Kareem, Magic. Like it's already there. At this point, just get the rings and it's what it is. As a Laker fan, I've been very, very critical of Rob Pelinka.
Same.
We've had reason to be very critical of Rob Pelinka.
Yeah.
I don't forget anything, but I got to tell you, this does help his case for me to forget. Hey, Rob, you good? You good, Rob? You good?
I want to say this probably is for the first time. This is Rob Pelinka letting his nuts hang, like on any type of clutch interference that people may allude to, or always want to say was Clutch running the front office and not Rob Pelinka. I think this is the first time he's letting his nuts hang over all that shit.
Yep.
And I think it was needed for us to see, you know what I'm saying, for us to really witness this. So Rob, who's really, for Rob to show us who's really in charge, and how he can get something done without people having to know about it. It's kind of like mind your fucking business. Just put the ball in the hoop. That's all I need you to do.
Yep.
And collect your paycheck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So I won't completely forgive Rob until we actually win the championship. Till he put a proper team around Luka. Because let's keep it real. At this rate, I'm expecting LeBron to retire next year.
Yeah. I think he gets a year, maybe two with
Yeah,
Luca, at most two, but then it's done. I
yeah, yeah,
expect.
yeah, yeah,
But here's the thing, because remember, I always said, and my thing was, I don't think we should look forward to letting go of LeBron because we don't have the future secure. And
yeah.
LeBron is
Exactly.
putting LeBron has been the sling that has held this broken arm up that's been the Lakers for
Hmm.
the last 5 years. I mean,
Yeah,
realistically, if you look at where the Lakers would be without LeBron James, there's nothing that's been drafted in the last 5 years outside of Anthony Edwards that would make me say, okay, it's worth it to tank. But the problem is when Ant was drafted, we had just won the championship. So you couldn't
hmm,
tank that.
yeah, yeah,
I think with Rob, and I have to give him credit. Obviously, Magic set up the whole Anthony Davis thing. That was a layup. I do
yeah,
give Rob credit about I'm gonna give Rob credit about setting up the team surrounding him, going to get the Avery Bradleys, going to get Dwight Howard and so on. So I'll give him that. But outside of that, it has been Andre Drummond,
yeah,
Russell Westbrook.
yeah.
It's been some bad
It's been some
signings.
that Patrick Beverly.
And look, I got to keep it a buck. Um, I under because the AD thing is an issue that I want to touch on in just a moment. But what he said today in the press conference was really alarming, and I think Rob has finally said, "No, I'm here," and now
Yeah,
y'all gonna feel because
yeah,
there was a question of what are you guys going to do to address the big man situation? And this thing was, well, the standards championships. And there's nothing out there right now for us to make a play. But the offseason is coming. We still want to try and compete for a title this year. We'll make moves where we can. We still aggressive. Thursday hasn't gotten here yet. So we're
no,
gonna
it's
do what
not.
we can. I would suggest we're recording on a Tuesday. Phones are going to be blowing up tomorrow all the way until Thursday at 4 o'clock. So just
Yeah, yeah,
stay
yeah,
by your
yeah,
phone.
yeah. Literally,
Um, um,
because there is
that being
one
said,
there is. I'm sorry to cut you off, but
yeah, no, you're good.
respectfully, there is one nasty situation in Florida, in your home state, but in South Florida, that's currently
45, 50
ongoing right
minutes away
now.
from me. Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. So, but yeah, like you said, like there's a lot of things to keep our eyes on within
hmm
the next 48 hours, so to speak.
hmm Now, I'll be real. If Rob really, 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 let me be very clear. I'm very shameless in this.
Oh no.
If Rob wants to make a play for Bam Adebayo, come on, let's get this done. Let's get this done. Let's
Hey,
get
if
this
he
done.
if he want to come play the four, yeah, sure,
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
yeah,
That's it.
bro,
That's it.
come play the
Well, he
four.
don't like playing center, no way.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. He wanted to. Yeah, I'm at that level of delusion. Rob has reinstated my Laker delusion. This is what being a Laker fan is supposed to feel like. Delusion.
he trying to
Yes,
you
I
trying to
love
throw Bam in
basketball.
the Photoshop jersey right now.
Let's
That's funny
go.
as hell. No, like
Oh man.
okay, I just in that it's just the pieces that we have now. Like to make something like that work, I have to like looking at our current roster. I'm like, okay, do we have that to make that type of
Right.
move happen? Otherwise, we're gonna be
Yeah.
digging.
True.
We're gonna be digging into the 2030s pool of picks in order to make that work. You know what I'm
Very true.
saying?
Very true. Very
But
true.
I mean,
And that's what's so great about this. We
yeah.
ain't lose no picks making this move.
No, we didn't. We didn't lose upcoming pick. I think we got our 27, 28, and
Yeah, we don't have
30.
29, but
We
we
don't
have
have
30.
29. We don't have 20. Yeah, yeah. And we don't have 26, I believe.
It's what matter of fact, we just talked about it with Larry the other night. It's one of those, but yeah, somewhere in that
Yeah,
area,
yeah,
we have
yeah.
3 out of the next 5. That's what I
Yeah,
can say.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Um,
it's kind of almost that inverse of like what we had when Kobe retired. You know what I'm saying?
correct,
Like we
correct.
had no picks. You know what I'm
None,
saying? Like
nothing,
nothing. We
and no
literally
money.
had nothing and no money. You know what I'm saying? Literally until 2018 when we finally got
Right,
LeBron.
right.
So it's definitely almost a very positive outlook
Yeah.
on what's to come. And even still, like the one thing that I've learned completely now about just us as Lakers and what and how our model of our ecosystem is that we just don't we don't full rebuild, bro. That's just
No,
we just never
it
going to
ain't doable.
experience it.
No,
Like I think this is the closest we're going to get to that. You know what I'm saying, in the next few
Mhm.
years, like we especially we keep those picks and everything like that, because you have
Right,
to build that team around Luka. You know what I'm saying, and
right,
everything like that, because we never been, at least in our lifetime, we've never seen like a centerpiece get added like Luka into where it's in the standing of building a team now around
right,
him. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Like I don't need this didn't even happen for Kobe, bro.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it didn't happen for Kobe. Like, we had to trade for Paul Gasol. We almost got Chris Paul, and then we saw what happened there.
Yeah.
But, Andrew Bynum, we didn't know what Andrew Bynum was going to be. You know what I'm saying? But, he ended up absolutely helping us translate to becoming a championship caliber team, and then
Yeah,
also
yeah, for
adding
sure.
Ron Artest later on. But I think, now it's just really, really amazing to see like what is going to happen in terms of seeing this small little rebuild that we about to go towards.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Mike, what's the deal? Dell, what's the deal, bro? Good to see y'all boys.
What's going on, big dog? How you
What's
feeling?
happening? What's
Good,
happening?
man. Good,
What's the
good,
deal?
Nah,
good.
it's some crazy shit, man. It's some crazy shit.
Yeah, man. Now, Dell, you were on the opposition of Luca being traded to the Lakers. What
No,
was
it's
your reason?
my thing was like if somebody comes up to you and tells you, "Hey man, you want this Bentley?" Don't you like that? Don't your Negro senses start tingling and start telling you, "Yo, there's something up with this deal." Like I thought for sure, like if Nico Harrison, the GM for Dallas, if he just had came up to Rob Pelinka and they did this deal in like 48 hours, I thought like Luca got some degenerative knee disease like Brandon Roy or Kawhi Leonard, you know, where his tissue, like they realize his tissue and his knees or his ankle area is degenerative and he's not going to be able to play in the next, he's going to be struggling to get on the court.
Right.
But from all the things I've heard, it's they this deal has been on the quiet for the last what 2 weeks.
Yeah, last two. They've been trying to get this done for the last two,
Yeah, but
according
Dallas
to
came
them,
up to yeah, but Dallas came up to Rob
to the
Pelinka, right?
Lakers. Yes.
Yeah.
That be very clear.
Nico, because Nico and him worked together when Nico was at Nike and Rob was an agent,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
I still don't like that's one of these deals that's too good to be true.
I can understand why you feel that way. Um, I think it's a couple of factors that you got to look at when you look at the magnitude of player that was traded for the magnitude of player. Like one, Nico Harrison clearly has a relationship with Anthony Davis, and that goes back to him being, I think he was executive VP of basketball at Nike, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was AD's Nike rep.
he was
So
his night.
he
Yeah.
was
he was
Kobe's Nike
Kobe's
rep as
Nike
well.
rep
He
and
was Kobe's
LeBron's
Nike
Nike
rep too.
rep.
Yeah, right, right. So when you look at that, he has a relationship with players just across the league, and that's really
Yeah,
how Kyrie got there. He was kind of
yeah.
Kyrie's not I don't want to say saving grace. He was who Kyrie would talk to
No, he
having
was
issues
Kyrie's
with
guy too.
Nike. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to ask yourself, Nico, and that's why the build of this trade is so great to me. Nico just went and got his guys,
Basically.
and he built a really strong team. Now,
Hmm.
how he went about it, because I really just from his facial expressions alone, I don't think that Jason Kidd knew shit about this. One for his
No, no,
opinion.
No,
absolutely not.
There's
No,
no
he
way that
didn't.
he knew.
no,
He didn't know about this at all, bro.
Yeah.
No.
because Jason Kidd would have probably leaked it. We probably would have heard something about this.
If not leaked, I don't know about leaking it, but he would have done everything to veto it. But I think that also
Exactly.
should speak to the power dynamics that are there now. Remember, Mark Cuban's not there, Everybody's pointing
No.
to Mark. Mark's not there anymore. I think he's at best 10% owner.
10%.
Yeah,
Mark's
he's
not there
10%,
anymore.
Yeah.
So
he's a minority owner right now.
the people who own this are not basketball fanatics like Mark
Yes,
was to where he was
Adelsons.
involved. Yeah. This is not them. So you're going to have now Nico being able to make moves that a GM should be able to make without the interference of an owner. I'm not saying Mark Cuban was a Jerry Jones type because he definitely was way more competent of an owner. But as far as knowing when to interfere with basketball and when not to. But Luka was really, really Mark Cuban's guy. And one thing about it, Mark Cuban don't trade his cornerstone pieces. Never has,
at
never
all.
will.
No.
He didn't want to let Steve Nash go. But
this is like letting Dirk go in 08.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Like,
this ain't what he does. So, I mean, look. Hold on. Another Laker fan. Marcel, what's the deal, brother? You know why you here.
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, man?
Yes, sir. You know we going to y'all in about 35 minutes. We're just gonna finish up with these NBA trades. But I mean, look, if I'm looking at how the Lakers, nobody lost in this trade. I think you got a win now situation for Dallas, and you got to win 10 years down the line and potentially now with the Lakers. This is a scratch to me. This was a best case scenario for both teams. And I think that you now, instead of searching for building up a young player, you got a 25-year-old guy that the world would love to come play with in Luka. So, you ain't going to have to fight as hard in free agency because he's going to get you the ball. He compliments you well, and you ain't got to do anything. The only thing you're going to have to do is pick up slack on defense. And I'm not so sure that Luka won't pick up defensive cues playing alongside LeBron in the next year or two just from that influence. We know his body's going to get better. We know his whatever was already there. So imagine Luka becoming a better player than he is already at this 30-point triple-double. We are hoping. I'm looking at this with rose-colored lenses. I get it. But in the same regard, that's what
I think it's fair to say that though. Like, I mean, he's 25 years old. Like, we haven't seen him get put necessarily in tough mutter in terms of like getting in shape. And I believe that he's in the right organization for that to happen, bro. Like
City too.
Yeah, right city as well too. I think that this is going to be a lot different than before. And it's just like when we talk about like his body and the shape he's in, he's averaged those numbers in the shape that he's in now. And he went to the finals in that shape. So Luka literally getting put in a Terminator plan of workout plan. I think we're going to see some all-time shit with this, bro. Like I think it's going to be unprecedented. Now, I'm not about to promise us championships like out the gate. No, I'm not. I'm going to be realistic here because again, you got to let a team get built from that. You know what I'm saying? It's got to get built around that. And so I don't think it's too far out the gate to be, to say that he won't play. His knees are degenerative, or he won't play at that level that we accustomed to. Like, nah, he's 25 years old, bro.
Right.
Like,
and I haven't heard knee problems. I'm really more concerned.
I haven't either.
I've heard calf problems, which leads
more
directly
shoulder
to Achilles.
problems.
Yeah, I've heard that,
more
which goes to your Achilles. Yeah, but that goes straight to your Achilles. That's the only thing I'm really worried about. But I'm not really worried about it either, because to be honest, just from the sounds of everything that Luka said, I got to take it on face value today. To be real with you, it sounds like Nico was never a big Luka fan.
No, it don't seem like he was either. I mean, he fired all his people that was like within the org that came with Luka, like all of his workout coaches and everybody that Mark Cuban gave the okay to, literally gave them the keys to the facilities to, like, Nico let them all go.
Right.
And that's what started this rift between him and Luka.
Which leads me to believe,
Nico
and I think
defense wins championships.
And he's right. It does. But I think the issue that I have with his approach is that contract thing. because I just don't see Luka loving a city like that. Loving where he's drafted. One, he's a foreign dude. So to be honest with you, they don't have no aspirations of playing in big markets. Like that's just not like that's not really what that ain't really what they do. So to turn down that on top of $345 million, on top of being on a situation where you had a team that made it to the finals and you got a coach who's a player first mentality coach, I just don't see him turning down that $345 million. I think Nico was bullshitting on that. Or at least
also
something.
I'm sorry. Also, Luka just bought a $15 million house.
He just bought a house last week, I think they said, or something.
Yeah.
Why would I buy a $15 million house and I'm ready to leave?
Yeah.
That don't make no sense.
Put that bitch on the market.
Now I got to find the cowboy who won it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I got to do that. So I just don't understand why. I'm gonna bring Nardo real quick. Let's go to the comments real quick. Winston, what's the deal, Brody? Nardo, what's good? What's good?
What do you do?
Ain't nothing. You know, talking this Luka situation. Winston says, and AJ, we Laker fans. F1 measly ring. Laker fans expect multiple. That's what I said when they won in 2020.
That's the standard.
You got one. That's good, but you got to get multiple. That's the thing. Lakers just got to scout and eye big men first. Also, Luka in defense. Let's be real. How many superstars today NBA play hard defense? That's true. That's true. I do agree with that.
They're going to at least act like they playing defense.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta, and I don't think that Luka is going to be aloof in this new situation. Honestly, I think this might have been the best thing that could have happened for his career, because if he was ever comfortable, this just made him about to set the world on fire. You about to see a whole different determined motherfucker. Because if it's one thing about it, Luka is competitive as shit.
That's
he holds grudges
around looking like an offensive tackle.
Yeah. Well, he didn't look big at the what's it called at the press conference today.
Yeah, I mean they say he was like they say he got up to like 270. I'm like, I'm looking at him at the press. Now I know Luka's a tall guy and everything like that, but I'm like, I don't see 270.
I don't see no 270 right there, bro. I ain't see that. But hey, it is what it is.
Athletic though.
He's not athletic, but he's skilled. And see, when I look at guys like him and Jokic, look, you can look however, or even go back to our days of like Paul Pierce. You can look however you want to look. That ball is going in that cup more times than it ain't.
Fuck Paul Pierce. Second point, I understand Luka. As a fan, wanting to see LeBron win another ring, I would much prefer Kyrie.
Kyrie wasn't winning the title. It wasn't answering it.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Because Kyrie, he's too ball dominant for what the Lakers need. And he's ball dominant in a way that
LeBron together. Regardless, bro. Yes,
that was 10 years ago, bro.
Yeah, that was 10 years ago.
That was 10 years ago.
That was 10 years ago.
That was 10 years ago, bro.
And Kyrie's 32.
Yeah, and Kyrie ain't playing no liquor. Yeah, 33.
33. Yeah,
he's going to be 33 this month. Excuse me.
I'm taking a 25-year-old all-time player over Kyrie.
You got a better chance of Luka taking the load off of LeBron and LeBron being able to lock into what he can do on the other side than you do Kyrie doing that in the compliment of what I'm telling you. Luka and LeBron are not getting in each other's way at all.
No.
That's the last thing they doing. No way. Other trades that happened throughout the NBA. The next day, actually, De'Aaron Fox, who we had of course heard about the Kings blowing it up, was he's in San Antonio now. Let me get the details of that trade real quick.
I don't think they blew it up though, bro. I think that trade actually was pretty good, and I think I think Malik Monk has been a really bright spot for that squad, bro. So he's a cheaper De'Aaron Fox. Now, not saying that he's De'Aaron Fox, but he still provide that spark. He can run an offense. He can score. You know what I'm saying? So I like it. And picking up Zach LaVine, a capable two. Granted, he ain't gonna guard a fucking soul either, but he can give you 24 a night. I like it.
I'm not mad at it. I don't think that the Spurs fucked up by doing it, or not the Spurs, but the Kings fucked up by doing it, because you got somebody that complimented DeMar DeRozan for a good bit, and DeMar still can play at a very high level. But I got to tell you, for for the Spurs, this works.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
Foxy with Wemby. Woo,
Absolutely.
woo. And
Fox,
Walker
Wemby,
Kessler and
Castle.
Castle.
Nigga, he kept Stephon Castle, bro.
Stephon
Yeah.
Castle, yeah,
Come on.
bro.
They still got Devin Vassell.
Not Walker, Devin Vassell, like, bro,
I think they still got Champagne.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I think this is time for them to dump Keldon Johnson though. I think it's time
Keldon
for
Johnson.
them to,
Yeah,
I
it's
think
time.
so.
Yeah.
I think so.
And
He showed
maybe
promise
even
early.
Shohan too.
What you gonna get for him?
Something. A veteran piece.
Yeah.
You trade for vets, especially in the front court, because you could use a veteran in the front court like hell. Like, honestly, if they really want to make a push to me, I know his name been tossed around a lot. I don't think that Valanciunas is a bad move down there. That's a real good vet for Wemby to be able to kind of to not have to be on the floor 50 or 48 minutes a night. That's a good piece. I'd do something like that. I would try and get all front court to help them out because guard wise, they're straight. They are fine. They need nothing else but just some front court help, maybe just more bench pieces. But the Spurs are going to be fun to watch for the next 5 years. They truly are.
Shoot, I'll even say it's even a good thing that they still got Chris Paul in the locker room. You know
it is. Yeah.
To just continue to just be a player coach on this team and help mold Fox even more and help mold Castle even more too, and still be I feel like also he's turning Wemby into a dog. Like he's giving him that dog mentality to where we gonna see Wemby be MVP and Defensive Player of the Year in the same year multiple times over. So
he could be Defense Player of the Year this year.
Yeah, easily.
It should have been last year.
Yeah, I'm about to say, damn, it should have been last year.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, so I think the Spurs are and they're going to be very valuable to watch even more now. You know what I'm saying? Them boys about to be running, so I'm very excited for them. But shout out to them for trading the Bulls back to the Kings. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them.
I like it. I do like it.
I don't know how that shit gonna work over there.
Well, I mean, yes, but I do think that what it does help is you have two guys who know how to get each other the ball in their spots that I think Foxy and DeMar really just didn't. It didn't work quite like they thought that it would. And the Band-Aid until you could really figure out how to get to the next level, maybe get your next franchise point guard, is to get someone who can at least help y'all win and help Sabonis. Because I mean, shit, look at the numbers Sabonis is putting up this year, and it's not translating to winning. At least with this backcourt front court combination of Fox and Levine. I mean, DeMar and Levine. It's familiarity, and it'll get you over until you really get things established. Get a coach signed, get something really established there, and maybe make a late playoff push. It's possible.
It's gonna be interesting to see how Monk handles that point guard role though, because essentially he's a scoring guard, bro.
Yeah. Which is exactly what Fox was.
But I'm saying, but if Fox can still, I think Fox is more of a facilitator than Monk is. Monk is a natural scorer, bro. He doesn't. At least nothing that I've seen. I haven't seen him really. You know what I'm saying? Take command of an offense for sure. But I mean, individually, the squad looks alright. But that San Antonio shit, bro. I love it, bro.
Yeah. I mean, look, and there's rumors out there now. Of course, because we're coming up on the trade deadline on Thursday. So by the time we get to show your work on Thursday night, everything will be set in stone, whatever's happening. But just this idea of Kevin Durant going to the Warriors.
Orlando. Oh, excuse
me. You think Zach gets bought out?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. That if he gets bought out, then that'll be next week. Because buyouts is usually a week after.
Yeah, buyouts is the week after. I don't know. Kevin Durant going to the Warriors potentially.
Hey, look.
I think it's the wrong move. I think it's the wrong move.
I think it's a
crazy
laughable move. It's very laughable. I will say that. Like, let's get this part of the band back together and let's go for it. Let's try this again. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not nasty. You know what I'm saying? I would watch the Warriors more if he went back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it shows a lot of desperation on the Warriors' part because it's like they see what we just did.
Mm-hmm.
With getting Luka, and like they're like, oh man, we got to make a splash, guys. Like, come on, yo, come on, we gotta do it one last time. We got to, because it's about to get dark over here in this division. So I don't know. I mean,
I'm very disappointed in this, and I'm gonna tell you why. You would think with all the experience that of anybody who's had NBA nepotism, it's been Mike Dunleavy.
Mm-hmm.
You would think with all the experience that he has had in the game of basketball, your dad is a legendary coach. You came up being a good player. You played over 10 years, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Mike Dunleavy played.
Yeah.
You also were a clipboard guy. That being said, for you to not understand how the Warriors work to allow that Kevin Durant situation to happen, this ain't just insert superstar and y'all's gonna win a bunch of games. The Warriors work because one, while they did score a bunch of points, dog, they had the number one defense in the league that opened up for them to be able to score like that. You ain't got that no more. And Kevin Durant's 35. And Steph is 36. You ain't got that no more.
Draymond is old.
34.
Draymond is old. Yeah. Mike Brown is not there to draw up a defensive scheme. You don't have, Buddy Hield. I don't even know that Buddy Hield's a better player than Klay Thompson.
Bro.
No.
I don't even know that he's a better player than Klay is today. And you let go of Klay last year, averaged 18 last year on a down year.
And Klay was a defender too.
And Klay was a defender. Yeah, and Buddy's a defender. You don't have that, and y'all just got rid of Wiggs, if I'm not mistaken, or you're getting rid of Wiggs. Yeah, the proposed trade would get rid of Wiggs, which is whatever dwindling bit of defense that you had. Nothing about this trade works. If I'm Kevin Durant and the Suns are looking to deal you, I'm telling them move heaven and earth to get me to Dallas. Because if you put Kevin Durant with that team there, even if they got to give up half of what they have in Lively and PJ Washington and stuff, that is a title contender and probably the number one team that you should look for to win the title in the West. Because they'll only have to give up half, and they have so many pieces, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
So now you have a defensive anchor in Anthony Davis.
That, bro. You save money too, because you don't have to.
You're saving money.
Exactly, you saving money because Kevin Durant probably won't re-sign for $100 million at this point in his career, maybe 150, but that's chump change when another $200 million is left on the table from Luka.
I'll tell you this right now, and this is a scenario that's been running in my mind, and we talked about this a few nights ago. In terms of Dallas, if Dallas by some chance, so say that KD does get traded back to Golden State, and Dallas adds Jimmy Butler.
It's over.
Oh, it's over. It's over. It's over. They're not even. Yeah, it's done. You're not sniffing. You're not getting nowhere near where Dallas is going if they add.
Not at all. Not at all.
I mean, I can see it, but I don't see it.
Okay.
How did they get that done with Jimmy Butler?
Oh, they make the same trade they make for Kevin Durant, except it ain't gonna cost you as much.
Yeah.
You make the exact same trade. It ain't gonna cost you as much because the Heat are desperate to get rid of him.
Yeah.
They are.
And matter of fact, you don't make a quarter of the trade because they want to get rid of his ass anyways.
I think the Heat may not even want a big man either.
They really may not.
They just gonna want.
They don't need a big man. They got what's the young bull?
Kelvin Ware. Kelvin Ware.
Khalil Ware.
Khalil Ware.
Khalil Ware.
Yeah, they don't even need it. They're just ready to get rid of him because I don't know what the buyout option is for Jimmy, but I think that may be on the table next week. It's over. That relationship is cooked, and it ain't nothing bringing it back. So
And the Warriors declined to take them because he wouldn't sign an extension.
Right. Which tells me Jimmy has a place that he wants to go, and I think it's Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
It's Dallas or Phoenix. Yeah.
I could see probably Houston too, because he's from Houston. From Tomball, Texas.
No. He'll destroy that entire
Ime ain't putting
yeah.
up with it.
No.
And look, for everything that people have said about Dylan Brooks, what you got to give Dylan Brooks credit for is this. We ain't heard shit about Dylan since he been in Houston.
No.
Not a thing. We haven't heard shit about Dylan.
I like the little ugly dude more than most do.
I do too. I would love him on the Lakers. Bro.
Oh man, give me Dylan Brooks twice
what he
on
brings
Sunday
to
on the Lakers,
a team.
bro.
See, I don't care. I don't care about him personally. I don't care about all that. He may be corny, whatever. What he brings on the table is very reminiscent of Ron Artest from the aggravation and defensive aspect.
Yeah.
And okay.
And that's what I feel that he would be if you add him to this now Luka LeBron situation. Is that Dylan Brooks is very much would be our Ron Artest for this generation.
Matt Barnes. Yeah, just give me somebody that's gonna go in there and strip steals in real time,
and
knock
be able
down
to hit
open
a three.
shots. Yeah, and go rebound and box out and get whatever your best player is off his game by doing this. Lance Stevenson, them kind of guys, you can't pay for what they do on the numbers. You can't pay for that. It just don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't pay for that. So I don't know. I mean, we got till Thursday. We'll see what happens. But yeah, man. I mean, it's been an eventful weekend, and that already was a crazy Saturday.
I got one for you though too.
What's up?
If you were OKC, do you stand pat?
Do you what now?
Do you stand pat? Do you make any trades? Do you not make trades? You just go with what you got?
What's OKC's weakness to you?
I'll give you my 5.
OKC's weakness?
Yeah.
I really, really, really like Jalen Williams, but I'm not sure if he's really stepped up as that true number 2 yet. But
I think Chet's
been 1 year, brother.
I think Chet's too.
I forgot about Chet. Chet hasn't played yet. Well, he played, but he's still out.
Jalen Williams giving you 21. Jalen Williams giving you 21, 5 of 5 on 50% shooting this year.
I know, quiet.
Yeah, but
as a 4. I don't even think he's playing his natural position.
Yeah, I like him, bro. Little sleepy ass eyes.
I understand why you feel like he's not a number 2, because especially a team like that, a number 2 is probably a fringe all-star.
But he made all-star team this year.
Oh shoot, he did. That's right.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I just feel like there's something that's missing, bro. I'm not sure if it's. I mean, Lou Dort, I guess, brings the toughness. Maybe it's a veteran that's missing or something. Is it something that's missing on that squad?
It's crazy. Shout out to B-Dot. B-Dot said OKC needs a battle-tested player. I don't know who's out there that's available for them to.
Like, I feel like they just need like a fucking Taj Gibson, or like not Taj, but like a Bobby Portis.
Yeah. You need somebody like an See, this is where this is where Jimmy is fucking me up, man. Because if he didn't come with this baggage, he'd fit right there. Oh my gosh, he'd fit right there for what you need for that. But
yeah, because they picked up Caruso, and Caruso like all right, he ain't really moved the needle.
Yeah.
It's like they don't have a proper 2 right now. I think that's the thing.
They don't have a proper 2. You're right.
Yeah.
Not to go back to the Luka trade, but somebody would like to speak.
Oh.
Brother.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Oh
man.
How you doing, Larry?
Lawrence.
Ref.
For the record, Larry, I did not call. That was not me that called you
Earl,
Lawrence.
yo, AJ, stop this instigating shit, man.
I did
Stop,
not do it. That was
stop,
not me.
stop,
That wasn't me.
bro.
Hey, DJ Larry, what's good, my brother? How you doing,
That was
brother?
Indell.
Listen,
It
I know
was
who
me. That was in there. You ain't lying.
I know who deserves slander and who doesn't, man. And it is not Zendel, bro.
Larry, what's
Fellow
up, brother?
Dookie Larry.
No,
All
it was
right,
me.
Dot, that wasn't necessary. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yeah. Shout out to you, Dot. Nah, man. Listen, it's been a long day, but I just had to come through and stop by and see what the good brothers and guests from the stands is up to. And yeah. Yeah. Hey, man. Look, all I'm gonna say is ask that fat ass nigga to step on the scale is all I'm saying, man.
Oh
Hey,
no!
Wow, wow. Now he a fat ass Nick. Wow. Wow. Now he a fat ass Nick. Okay. Now he a fat ass nigga.
nah.
No way!
Nah.
No way!
Unbelievable.
You want me to be?
Unbelievable.
Hold on, one mic.
Yes, sir.
You want me to be real? Hey man, Nico ain't shit, bro. Nico ain't shit. Listen, man, Nico ain't shit. I don't know what he did to Nico, bro. But Nico ain't shit, man.
Gosh, bro.
Nah, I don't think that about Luka, bro. Like in all seriousness, like Nico has pulled the coldest. I don't know the best, but this is the coldest trade of all time. Because whatever Luka did, Nico took that shit personally and said, "You know what? Stay right there, pal. I got something for your ass."
Yeah.
And yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, nah, man. Nah, I'm not finna do that to my dog, man. I'm definitely not finna do that just because he is a Laker now, bro. That's ridiculous. Like, no. Nah.
That's crazy just hearing that. He is a Laker now. It's just
Yeah.
crazy. You want to know what I want to see? I want to see Rob Pelinka's face when he picked up the phone. And Nico Harrison. And Nico said, Nico said, "Hey, do you want Luka Doncic?"
Oh, nigga. That revitalized Winning Time series on Hulu gonna hit like crack when that.
Hey man, I'm telling you, his mind had to say, now either this dude is on that shit or Luka got some shit going with him. I need to investigate.
Nah, man.
It can't be this good.
But here's the thing that everybody's like overlooking. It's not even just that Nico traded Luka. It's the fact that AD was like, "Hey man, it'd be nice if we got a center."
Oh man.
And Rob said, "Word."
Okay. Well, shit, we gonna put you next to one in Dallas. There you go.
Get you a center seat on this plane, my boy.
Now, I'm gonna say this though, and all jokes aside, like for Nico to do this, there has to be something like this. This is one of those situations that you can for sure say there is so much more going on that we don't know, because you just don't wake up and make this move unless there's something going on, whether it's medical related shit, characteristic shit. There is something that happened that none of us fucking know about.
I think it started in the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
I think he's seen that. I think he saw that man getting dusted by Derek White and was like, "Oh hell no!" Like,
I think it started in the playoffs last year.
I think it started. I really think it started when Michael Finley took that beer out of his hand. It was like, nigga, give me that.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Listen, man. Allegedly, because again, right now we don't know. We are 72 hours removed. Allegedly, bro. They told this man, "Hey, you got a sprained wrist. You supposed to miss one game. Come back in 2 weeks and lose some weight, bro." That man came back and was still 260, bruh. Like, nah. Listen, man. If he is
what you thought he was gonna do? Eat diet barbecue?
Listen, man.
Diet barbecue.
Hey, man. Listen, if he is indeed
what the fuck?
If he is indeed Zion Doncic, bro, then hey, we gotta call a spade, bro. We have to call a spade a
Y'all
spade.
are shameless.
I
dog.
can't.
Yo, diet barbecue is the craziest shit.
Dog.
No,
Yeah,
I'm just
diet
saying,
barbecue.
dog.
Hey,
Oh
hey,
my
man.
god.
Nah, but on some real shit, bro. If my man's is really a fat ass like that, because when I heard 270, bro, I was like, yo, like, yo,
This ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no
Yo,
fucking way, boy.
270, and I'm like, okay, Luka's what, 6'7"?
Mm-hmm.
6'7", yeah.
And I'm like, I'm
6'7",
looking at him
6'8",
today at the presser. I'm like, that don't look like 270.
That didn't look
bro.
like 270.
I'm like,
to me,
I don't
bro.
know what
Lucas can
270
carry
is
a
like
little bit more.
Zion.
Hey,
That's 270.
okay, so that's what makes my joke, just the joke funnier earlier, because it's like, bro, tell him to step on the scale, because if that man is 230 or 225, oh, we got some issues, buddy.
Oh.
Hey, Nico, we need to talk,
hey,
Nico.
Here. Hey, come here.
Oh,
Let me,
yeah, we got some issues.
let me come holler. Let me holler at you for a minute, player. Yeah.
Nelson says, "Do you think Luka called Nico a DEI hire in Slovenia?"
Oh wow.
Wow. See, nah. Okay. Okay.
All right. We here.
Now,
We here.
AJ. Now
here.
Sunday, when you said what you said, and I had to get on your ass. Now Nelson, all right, all right, all right,
Oh man.
all right.
But yeah, dog. Larry,
That was hilarious, bro.
Cause see, it's wrong if Nico called him a sauerkraut bastard, but okay, all right. Nico called him a kraut fat ass. Now it's racism. Okay.
Nico got 2 to 3 years. J Kid better find the college to go build. He done in 3 years. You know, actually, Winston, I'm glad you said that. I feel like J Kid may be out after this year if these boys don't really, really do something. Not because I think he's going to be trash, but I just think this is the kind of move that rubs a coach completely the wrong way.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. This rubs a coach completely the wrong way.
Now let me the Dallas Maverick fan for real say this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you're gonna make this move, right? If you know, because again, we're taking his side as we should, because Luka has not shown us any point of, anything not to trust, right? And this does look like a shitty GM move. On the flip side of it, though, if you know internally this man has been like, nah, I'm not finna take this deal and everything, like, because see, when I saw Mark Cuban's response, because Cuban could have instantly let the chopper go, but when Cuban was like, Mavs for life, I was like, Cuban knew. And then when I sat there and I said, okay, let's look at this. What has Jason Kidd's biggest problem been, Earl?
Even what as a coach?
Mm-hmm.
Efficiency on defense.
That's one thing, but if you watch Dallas basketball, you'll know he has some of the shittiest rotations.
His rotations are terrible. His rotations are terrible.
His rotations are shitty.
Actually, I'm pissed at myself that I said the defense part.
No, it's the rotations.
Now, it is absolutely rotations.
Now, that being said, G, look at it like this. If you have games where Luka is out there, you saw this in the playoffs for the whole world to see, because again, not everybody watches Dallas basketball when it's on TV, but the playoffs, you saw this. There were games where Luka, 35-point triple-double, and then you look at Kyrie, 12 fucking points, 11 points here, 15 points here, and it's like, dog, where is Kyrie? I'm not saying he got to be Cleveland Kyrie, but damn, like, what the fuck is going on with Kyrie? Then what happens? As soon as Luka misses half of a game, Kyrie, 35 points, 7 assists. Like, he's right back to being the old Kyrie. So it's like, what's going on? And it feels like the years before when they didn't have big men up until recently, literally up until last year, that the rotations were terrible. So now, if you plot our last so many games since Luka's been hurt, we've beaten the Rockets, we've beaten OKC, we've beaten Minnesota without Luka at all. So it's like, all right, we're doing this without this man. Now you're adding AD to the mix,
which goes into what me and AJ said earlier. GG's.
This is not a bad trade for either team, and I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and
No,
tired
not
of.
at all.
I'm sick and tired of people acting like we just got fleeced in this because at the end of the day, right? If you consider AD a top 10 player or a top 15 player,
which he is.
What other player could you have possibly traded for that you could have been successful in getting at this day and age? Go down the list. Denver's not getting rid of Jokic. Milwaukee is not giving. And when I say this, I'm talking about the organization, not the player.
Yeah.
They're not getting rid of Jokic, not getting rid of Giannis, not getting rid of Shea, not getting rid of Ant, unless it was like Ant was just a fucking menace and we didn't know about it. But yeah, the Knicks have invested way too much in Brunson. You keep on going down the list and you look at, okay, KD maybe, but I mean,
it's a bad move.
It's still a bad move. It's still a bad move. No Tatum or Brown. They just won the chip. You're not breaking that up. Yep. So realistically, who the fuck
AD?
It's AD. Okay. So if you just traded, I felt like he was number one at times. You know that. But if you just traded the consensus number 3, number 2 guy for number 9, number 8,
you made out well.
Yeah.
You made out well.
And you got Max Christie back too. And you got a draft pick. Like, stop saying we got fleeced because that fucking Gobert trade was an anomaly, bro. Like,
that's casuals, bro.
Yeah, people people gotta stop acting like you just traded Julius Randle for Luka Doncic.
That's what
exactly.
Okay.
Traded look at his numbers. Man, you missed 4 games this year, right?
Shit.
He missed 4 games this year.
Bro, if I would have woke up to Luka Doncic got traded to the Pacers for Miles Turner and TJ McConnell, I would have fucking probably burned everything Maverick related right on the spot if that was the case. Bro.
For the numbers' sake, he's averaging 26 a game, 12 rebounds a game, and 3 assists a game, and he only missed 4 games this year.
Like that tells me niggas don't watch basketball.
Y'all not watching basketball.
They're not watching hoop, bro. They're not watching.
You're not watching,
and he's honestly,
or at least you're not paying attention to it.
And not saying nothing against LeBron, but I can honestly say that this year he's been the MVP of the Lakers. For Anthony Davis, it's not knocking LeBron. LeBron obviously is LeBron. He's gonna be LeBron, and I think that LeBron is still, you know what I'm saying. You want to say LeBron the best player in the world? I'm not gonna argue with you.
He's 40 years old
but
doing this.
He's 40 and giving you 25, 8 and 8, whatever he like.
It's
come
insane.
On.
It's
but
insane.
I don't know. I mean, I think it works out well for y'all. I think if I were y'all these next 2 days, I'd be very aggressive trying to get a wing, as far as trying to get either KD or Jimmy Butler, and you know whatever the case may be, I'd do it.
I'm gonna tell you,
if they buy out Zach LaVine, go get Zach.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't want that. I'm gonna tell you why I don't want KD.
Okay.
All right. Realistically speaking, if you're gonna go and get somebody else, I prefer to get somebody that's either right at 30 or under 30.
I feel you.
Because you have to build your future based on you knowing AD is gonna be there and you knowing Kyrie should be there, which is why I didn't mind the Caleb Martin move today, because it's like
y'all did acquire Caleb Martin today.
Yes, we acquired American Dylan Brooks today. Yes, that's what we acquired. That's what we acquired.
Yeah.
But you do that because the team is still deep.
Yeah.
Like you keep your depth, and that's what you need when you get in these playoffs, when all these other teams that have been running hard all year because these players can't sit down, and then they get to the playoffs and they look exhausted, like they can't do nothing. Like when Minnesota somehow gets into the playoffs, Ant's gonna be fucking tired, and this ain't just me just saying.
Y'all know many getting in the playoffs?
No, what I'm saying is if they get in there, that's gonna be tough because again, the team is putting everything on Ant based on how everything is run right now. Same thing with Phoenix. Same thing with a lot of teams. Again, look at who the best teams in the West are right now. The deepest, the Rockets, the Thunder, the Grizzlies. It's all depth right now. And that's the main thing. Like that whole building a team based around, these stars. Yeah, it looks good in the beginning, but look at Golden State. Golden State had everybody, oh man, they turned the clock. I was like, let the season keep on going. And what happened? Fell right
flat on their face.
Yeah.
I agree.
This is why the Clippers are always in conversation, because no matter what, they keep some niggas over there.
Every time, yeah.
So depth is why we made it to the NBA Finals last year. You literally replaced an injured player with an active player that is literally only going to help your front court, and it's going to be a wrap for the Grizzlies, the Rockets, OKC, anybody that tries to challenge that front court. If Kyrie is his normal self and the rest of the team can pick up the pace, because you do have a couple of consistent 15-pointers in PJ and Clay and a couple other people that can add that offense.
GG's.
A long
GG's.
night.
It's gonna be a problem.
It's a long and you literally flipped how the defense is now too, because it ain't niggas is getting locked down, and lobs are still getting thrown, and it's still finna be nasty. And now Kyrie has full control of the ball, and it ain't no other superstar level person back there. We ain't seen this shit since Cleveland, because he had to pass it to Tatum, he had to pass it to Harden,
he had to share with Harden. Yep.
He is back to being Cleveland Kyrie. GG's.
We're gonna close this topic out on this note. That's what Donald Sterling said to Beast. All right, Nelson. Appreciate you.
That's crazy.
You know what?
That's trying to get us hemmed up by the law.
Yeah, man. The NFL. Let's get there. We are here. It is Super Bowl week, but before we get to the Super Bowl, some moves have happened in free agency and trade requests. My Rams fans.
Hold on. I just want to say I'm about to dip out. I appreciate y'all boys, man. Y'all have a great rest of the pod, man.
Oh yeah, Larry, who you got for the Super Bowl?
Fly, Eagle, fly.
Okay.
I heard that.
Marcel gonna react.
Fuck Larry.
Hey, Marcel, I love you. But guess what? You still 30, nigga. Goodbye.
Myles Garrett has requested a trade.
Yes.
Myles Garrett. He's 28. 28, 29, I believe. Already a Hall of Famer in my eyes.
I don't know about that.
Well,
how many times All Pro?
No, real quick.
Yeah,
I'm looking it up.
Let's check the facts.
I'm checking.
He's a six-time Pro Bowl.
Four-time
All Pro. He's all
never mind.
You said how many times? How many times All Pro?
4-time All Pro on the first team.
Yes. The end.
I'd like to formally apologize.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm sorry. He's a 6-time Pro Bowler and 6-time All Pro, four-time first team All Pro. GG's.
All right. That's enough.
Yeah, that's
enough.
All of it.
Be quiet.
And a deep one.
Like I said,
and a deep one. And a deep
He's
one.
already got 100 sacks, and he's not even in year 10.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'd like to formally apologize.
Yeah.
I'd like to formally apologize.
Where does he fit in the NFL?
Everywhere.
Obviously everywhere, but if you're him, championship window, where do you go from here?
They're not trading him in the division, but Baltimore could use him.
I think they could, because their defense went to piss this past year.
It got better. It got better in the second half, but
but from the start, it shouldn't have needed to get better when it was all world year before.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
I think.
I don't know either.
Is he going to take a pay cut to go over to the Chiefs? No. Because that would be significant. Like, he'd have to be on a vet minimum in order to make it work. Look at Sel. Look at Marcel over there smiling like a demon.
He could
Well,
him and Chris Jones. Well, I'd stop watching football, but him and Chris
him and
Jones.
DN and Chris Jones and D tackle. Hey, bro.
Like
Ain't
I
no
said, I
need for
stopped
Pat.
watching football.
Ain't no need. Pat ain't never winning another MVP again if that happens.
No,
Because how the hell he gonna get on the field?
no. He's just gonna be tossing the ball.
Yeah.
All screens. That's it.
I see this going two ways, in a nasty kind of way.
Okay.
I could see this going in like a Khalil Mack type of situation, where like he ends up with the Chargers, or he ends up with the Raiders.
Him and Max Crosby is woo.
They have no quarterback. They're not going to do anything. As much as I would love to see that, they're not.
But we still got to worry about Max Crosby. He might want to leave too.
Exactly. So then, what's the point of you getting there? I think
you are going from
maybe
a bad
NFC
quarterback
West.
situation to the bad quarterback situation. Yeah.
You are. I mean, it's just
you can maybe fool with LA though. The Chargers.
They got Jared Verse and
No, the Chargers. Not the Rams.
The Chargers. My bad. Yeah, because Khalil Mack's probably gone, and then you got Joey Bosa.
Yeah.
Khalil Mack gone.
Khalil. Well, I don't know. Khalil was all pro this year, wasn't
he? Yeah.
Yeah, but he needs some more bread. So, and I don't think they're gonna pay him. So.
Yeah, you got Brandon Fisk and Jared Verse.
He come out retiring
though. You can't do that. I wouldn't blame him. You know what? There is actually a team I think that would actually use him well too.
No, he was just a Pro Bowler this year. Khalil was just a Pro Bowler. He wasn't an All.
What about? I like that option for the Bengals, Winston, because they need to address a lot, and defense is definitely part of it.
That's within the division, though.
That's within the division. I doubt that happens.
You
know who could really use him?
It makes sense though. Him and Henderson would be held together.
Honestly, the Bills. The Bills could really use him. Because I don't know that. I don't know that. What's his name is coming back?
I don't know if they got the bread for that.
Von Miller's coming back. They'll find the bread. It's the NFL.
Von Miller old. He old, so he gonna be gone.
That's what I'm saying.
I know, because remember they signed Von Miller to a gigantic contract.
Yeah, he got 6 years, 180 million.
6 years, 120. Mm-hmm. No, it was
120.
What the fuck?
He not in the NFL, at the NBA, bro. Relax. You don't remember because he was supposed to go to Dallas that year, and
That's
then
right. That's right.
He was supposed to go to Dallas, and then but Buffalo offered him that gigantic contract, and then he was like, "Well, I got to take this money."
That's right.
The last time I put my hands on this.
Oh, last time he never mind.
You know what? I do like this. Hold on. I like this, Donnie. Left hand up.
The Commanders? Oh.
I like it. I like it.
That's not bad.
I like it.
I like that. I like
sense.
that.
I really
that also
like
makes
that,
a lot of sense.
It does.
And that brings hell to the NFC.
Oh shit.
Lord,
they also just got because they still got not Fred Warner. They still got
Bobby Wagner.
Yeah, they got Bobby Wagner out there. I forgot the other dude they got. The DN. Damn it. He just had a breakout year too.
I'll tell you in 2 seconds who it is. Commanders. Shit, I gotta look at their roster. Yeah, they do got Marshawn Lattimore. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, got him on that trade.
Mm-hmm. You talking about Darren Payne, right?
Is it Darren Payne?
Damn, they got Dante Fowler too.
Yeah, they got brother. They got some hoopers over there.
Yeah.
They got some hoopers.
They got
some hoopers over there. Yes.
Yeah, they got Dante
got
Fowler.
Some hoopers over
I
there.
forgot. Goodness gracious, dog. I like the Commanders pick. I do. Yeah, I Winston, I agree. I think the Bills I think the Bills make sense. I just do. I think one, Von Miller's already missing. Two, they already have a decent pass rush, and then you put him in, and so really he could play wherever the hell. Because what do the Bills play a 3-4 or 4-3, Dale? You still there with us?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure it's 4-3.
It might.
I might need to check that out.
Good Lord.
But
Speaking
I'm
of the
pretty
Royal
positive
Rumble,
it's a 4-3.
Donnie Lucci, everybody.
Hello.
Donnie,
It's
what's
Super. It's
good?
Super Bowl week for real, AJ. Good Lord.
Yes,
Hello.
it is.
Ladies, I've talked to Johnny Dang. Luka gets to keep all of his grills. You know what I'm saying? I hit up all of the lean men in Dallas. They said Luka does not purchase from them. So you know.
Now Luka got a special blend.
No.
Donnie,
Listen,
Donnie, I
listen.
got a
Blend is
question.
crazy.
What's
I got
up?
a question for you, Donnie. One, what does Buffalo run a 3-4 or 4-3?
Buffalo?
Mm-hmm.
I think they might.
Because I'm trying to think where Myles
3-4.
Garrett would fit. Okay.
But what's your question, Earl?
They run a 3-4 defense.
They run a 3-4. Okay, so then Myles
3-4,
Garrett,
okay.
honestly,
I was
could.
wrong.
Yeah, Myles Garrett would be just fine up there. And I think, again, bro, that pass rush.
Hell.
Left hand up, man. Left hand up.
But yes, but you put him on the Commanders. Hey, GG's, bro.
They don't like.
It's
Listen. You've won the draft for the next 2 years. You have your quarterback. You got Jaden Daniels. So, like first round. Well, I mean, first round picks are valuable in the NFL, but you have the yeah. You know what I'm saying? But if you can cook with second round picks, you can give up a couple firsts for Myles Garrett. And I don't think they're really paying nobody a lot of money over there in the Commanders.
No, they're not. They got either rookie contracts or Scary Terry. Maybe
Remember they traded Montez Sweat to the Bears, and the Bears gave him $98 million.
Yeah,
They gave Chase Young to the Saints. The Chase Young experiment failed.
No, they gave Chase Young to the Niners.
And then he went
to the Saints.
He had that good rookie year, and then what else? And then just went to shit after that.
I mean, I'm about to say he was.
Yeah, he got injured too. He had like an injury bug.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, he had an injury.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I mean, I think any team that gets
D-line.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Myles Garrett could fit on any team per se that don't have shit. Realistically, ain't nobody out there in his ilk but TJ Watt. That's so outside of that, everybody could realistically use him, but for if his because what he said was very telling in his trade request. He said it as a guy who's
he want to win,
and he wants to win. He wants to win, and I don't think he wants to win taking the easy route, going to an already loaded team like the Eagles or the Chiefs. I just don't see that from him. I think he wants to win.
Have y'all seen what the Browns would have to do to get him off there? Because they were trading him. To actually trade him, they would have to get rid of their starters because of their the Deshaun Watson contract.
Oh, because of so much dead cap.
They're $172 million in the dead cap.
Yikes!
Dude, Deshaun Watson put them in hell.
Next year.
I thought what's the name had a worse situation. The Saints had a worse situation.
No. They're $172 million in the dead cap. 12 months from now, there'll be $99 million in the dead cap. So they would have to get to correctly and legally get Myles Garrett out of Cleveland. They would have to cut some of their starters. They would have to cut like their offensive line. They would have to cut their starters.
God damn.
Hey, as a Steelers fan, this warms my heart because those bitches thought they were actually going to come up on the division.
So, to get Myles Garrett off the Browns, they would have to be like currently Pitt College. Their team would have to be like 5th and 6th round players.
That's good. They're gonna be all rookies next year to get rid of Myles Garrett, and all Myles Garrett gonna do is hold out.
Yes.
So now you fucked either way.
Exactly.
Yeah. Wrap
It
this
was
shit
just,
up.
it's just you basically be selling the Cleveland Browns on if you able to get him Travis Hunter. He's the best player on the team. If Myles Garrett is
And
leaving.
then shit,
That's
now
not
he
gonna
gonna have
do
to play
nothing though,
everything.
bro.
That ain't gonna do shit. Yeah.
That ain't gonna do, and he would have to
ain't
play
gonna do
corner
anything.
because you're not putting him at wide receiver with no quarterback and no offensive
Hell.
line.
And that's the thing. The only thing that you can do is draft an all-world quarterback. And by the time when does Cleveland pick? Second?
Two.
Two?
Yep.
You gotta, so you
I think
have to get
the
Shador.
Giants are number one. No.
The Titans.
No,
The
the
Titans are
Titans.
number one.
Titans
Titans
are
are number one. I'm sorry.
And they're probably going to take Shador or Cam Ward. So the only thing you really can do is say, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like what's out there? What
They better go get Daniel Jones.
and do what?
Something.
Yeah, that shit is over.
Pray.
So okay, I'm looking at the like their contract. So they got Myles Garrett is of course Deshaun is 230, all guaranteed. Miles is 5 for 125. Denzel Ward is 5 for 100, so that's 20 a year. But Jack Conklin is 60. Dalvin Tomlinson, I think he's a defensive tackle. He's 57 million. Wyatt Teller, a guard, he's 56. They'll have to get rid of all of these people.
It's done.
To get Myles Garrett off the team.
It's done. It's done. Winston says Watson was never that good to him, regardless of his nefarious ways. That money made the desperate to the wildest degree.
He was hooping. He was hooping.
He was.
But it was kind of.
It
was declining. It was declining. It was declining.
And it was declining fast because he got drafted in what 18.
Yeah. He was on the down slope.
And he was gone in 20.
So the quarterback, and for the 17 draft, I think it was Mitch Trubisky, then it was Pat, then Deshaun was 2 picks after Pat.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
Pat
figure
was
out
what 8. Pat was 8 or 11.
He was 10.
He was 10.
Deshaun
was 12.
He was 10.
I'm trying to figure out if there was a quarterback in between Pat and Mitch. I don't think so.
In 17, I don't think so either.
No, I don't think so.
So
after they lost to the Chiefs in the playoffs, bro, that's when Deshaun Watson really.
That's when it was over, bro. Once they were up 28-0, what are they up 21-0, 28-0, some shit like that, and y'all came back. I say, yeah, bro, this is done.
Mm-hmm.
This is done. This is over. Deshaun was great. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to deny him. But it was too like, look, Aaron Rodgers was still arguably the best in the league. Brady was still on the Pats. He was still arguably the best in the league. He wasn't never top 5, but he was solid 10. Like he was solid 10.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, for sure.
He's like black. Deshaun was like black Justin Herbert. He's a little better. He was a tad better than Justin Herbert. If you want to like compare him to like.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I go with that. Why not? As far as
not as accurate, but
yeah. I ain't mad at that. But CJ Stroud season now. Fuck him. Anywho,
let's go.
Outside of that,
Stroud boys.
The legend Cooper Kupp has announced that the right on time. The legend Cooper Kupp has announced that the Rams will be seeking a trade for him. He says he doesn't agree with it, obviously. I don't really agree with it either. But, you're a legend. What do y'all think is the right move that they're doing? Getting rid of Cooper Kupp, or, what do we feel about it? Because I'm not really – I don't think it's the right move.
Looking back at our last
rebuild,
season, I wouldn't necessarily say we really in a rebuild because I think we overachieved this year for sure. Like which is not a bad thing. It's a good thing that we did, and we got a wonderful emergence out of our rookie defensive players. With Jared Verse and Braden Fisk, but I think it is Cooper Kupp is going to turn into a lot of opportunities for us to build upon this momentum that we've been on. Because I mean, let's look at it in the grand scheme of things. Cooper Kupp very much was playing decoy this year, man. Like it was all Puka. DeMarcus Robinson stepped up something crazy. Kyron Williams. It's kind of like we got a 3-headed monster already on offense.
Yeah.
So I think Kupp, while he's still very valuable and very tradable, I mean, he is.
Y'all going younger.
Yeah, exactly. He's on the decline, a part of his prime. I think he's going to be a wonderful addition to wherever he goes. Personally, I think in the event you don't bring back T. Higgins in Cincinnati, you bring in Cooper Kupp.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
But I think it is a wonderful thing to turn this into pieces and or bring in an essential part of like someone to go on that. Somebody probably essentially in our secondary, because that's really where we need a lot of the help is in our secondary. Right. So,
okay, so let me ask this question, AJ. So when is Matthew Stafford getting out here and y'all get a new quarterback?
Matthew Stafford's probably extended his time another 2 years. I'm not even gonna lie to you. As long as we keep winning and we keep playing our way out of the top 3 in the draft board.
Matty is a football player. He's like one of those. He's not gonna know what to do when he retires. So he'll like until his body falls off, like he'll play quarterback as long as
I'm sure he don't want to see Cooper go because he's very close with Cooper. You know what I'm saying? Like very, very close with Cooper Kupp. I mean, they have a podcast together. But I think that I think what we're waiting on is that next cream of crop of quarterbacks to come in. Because right now our backups is Stetson Bennett and Jimmy Garoppolo, bro. Like, no, we can't do that. No, not right now. Not after the success we just had this past year. Like, so we gotta drag Matty along for at least another year or two, and then maybe then we'll be talking about some Arch Manning. Maybe then we'll be talking about something else.
Ooh, you're going to have to tank hard to get Arch Manning.
Yeah, we have to tank hard for it, though.
We have to tank hard. If there's one of these quarterbacks that McVay could mastermind into like his next, like Matty's replacement, I think y'all should take one this year. If there's one that he sees that can develop in his system.
Only kid I could see is the dude from Oregon.
Yeah, it ain't Milroe. It ain't
no. It's not, hell no.
It's not Quinn Ewers.
It's not Quinn Ewers. It's not those
Dylan
guys.
Gabriel.
Yeah,
Dylan Gabriel is short as hell though. That's but hey,
he's short. He is, but he can sling that bitch, and he already plays in the pro style offense. And he's old, so the learning curve ain't going to be quite the same.
It's almost like we're drafting Stetson Bennett again. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like that's the thing. But however, Dylan Gabriel is probably eons better than Stetson Bennett, but it kind of puts us back in that same situation again. So I like to see us drag it out another year or two. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Coop, hey, look, I appreciate his time, his service. He is a Hall of Famer. He is an all-time Ram. He is one of my favorite players ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate to see him go, but I kind of with looking at Puka Nacua emergence, like I saw the writing on the wall. I knew right then that Cooper's days were numbered. You know, it was time for him to go. You know,
I mean, the Panthers do well with white wide receivers in their 30s. We'll take Coop.
Y'all
Cooper and Adam Thielen.
We'll take. You know what I'm saying? Bryce will get him 65 targets apiece. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he leaves the Rams with 634 receptions, 7,776 yards, and 57 tutties. But not to be overshadowed or underplayed, he's also a one-time Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP, Offensive Player of the Year in 2021. You could argue he should have been league MVP that year. First team All-Pro in 2021, Pro Bowl in 2021, reception leader 2021, receiving yards leader 2021, touchdown leader in 2020. He was a Triple Crown winner. Yes, indeed. Yes. Puka Nacua, very accomplished. And yeah, man, I mean, shoot, I can't wait to see what the future has for him. I like that idea. If you can't re-sign T. Higgins, hey, woo-wee.
Yeah.
Him and Jamar Chase.
Cooper Cup and Joe Burrow.
Woo!
Hey, I
PG.
think I
Hey.
say that like
Coop
wholeheartedly. I
Coop
think
can put that left hand up too.
I think, but it's like I think
Yeah.
Cincinnati is the most perfect fit for Cooper Cup.
I think
I
so
really
too.
do. Yeah.
You know where else I'd actually like to see Cooper Cup go?
Pittsburgh.
Minnesota.
No, hell, no, not Minnesota. Oh no, because they got Jordan Addison. He'd be number
They do
3.
got Jordan Addison. You're right.
Honestly, I would like to see him in Dallas as CD's number 2. That takes a lot of pressure off of CD.
Yeah.
That will probably be the most real. That and the Bengals probably the most realistic.
Yeah, but for the NFC, give me Dallas. For the AFC, give me Cincy. Both of those, I think he goes right there in 1-4 flat.
And send me what's the name in return? Not what's the name, brother? Not Trayvon, but
you talking about Stephon Diggs or not Stephon Diggs?
No, not Trayvon Diggs, but the other's corner. God damn it.
Who is the other corner?
Duran?
Oh, DaRon Bland?
DaRon Bland. Yeah, send me DaRon Bland. Send me DaRon Bland. You got him.
Hey, listen.
Cooper.
He gonna get burnt.
Now, he gonna get the most INTs this year?
He had the most pit last year.
Last year he did.
Now he can't cover shit, but he can somehow get them picks. I don't know.
Yeah,
how
he can get them picks. I mean, Trayvon can't cover it all either, but he got hands.
Trayvon Diggs.
He's a former receiver playing corner, bro. That's why he got hands.
Bro, he had 11 picks one season.
11 picks in one season.
And I was like, that'll never happen again.
But he cannot cover for shit. Was that everybody that moved on? That part of the NFL.
I want to say that's it for right now. Right now, yeah.
All right, well, shit. Let's get into the bowl.
Oh boy.
Actually, you know what, Nelson? I do like this too. Only reason I ain't say the Giants, because him next to Neighbors would be fired. Who's throwing the fucking ball?
Who's throwing the ball to him? That's the problem.
Drew Lock. What you mean?
Okay. Yep. We're done. Hey, this is a good episode, Earl. Thank you for having me,
man. Shout out to Drew Lock.
Let Drew Lock lead y'all into Arch Manning.
All right. Let's get into the bowl. First of all, I got to give a shout out. I know a few of them actually listened over there. I got to give a shout out and a congratulations to the good brothers over at the Barber's Chair Company, not the Barber's Chair Network, the Barber's Chair Company, to make it out to y'all reporting at the Super Bowl. Y'all have nothing but my salute and congratulations. That's hard. That's hard. That is hard. Salute. To go from a podcast and this podcast verse that we do to getting to the Super Bowl and y'all in media row. Hey, bro, salute. That's work. That's work. That is work. I can't do nothing but salute it. Flo's my guy. Scott, my guy, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro. And speaking of Barber's Chair, of course, shout out to our good folks over at the Black Variant. You know what I'm saying? X Van, what's the deal? Y'all know what it is. But yeah, man. Salute y'all brothers. And that's hard. Like that really really made me proud to see that. Y'all boys actually
drink no hand grenades. And if you are not prepared for Louisiana women, do not talk to them because
yeah, bro.
You're never leaving New Orleans.
Your drawers in the yard, you can't leave the house now.
you see.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
You know.
You ain't lying.
Over there.
Let's get to the bowl.
I'm trying to be like that.
Yeah, Marcel trying to see what that's. Hey, Marcel, they don't listen to No Yeast actually, yes, they do. Matter of fact, they filmed the No Yeast video in New Orleans.
You damn right. Yes, they do listen to No Yeast in New Orleans. That's where No Yeast is from.
Marcel, if I see you at a Pelicans game, I'm calling the authorities. I'm not.
Let's get to the bowl. All right. Is this the Chiefs' toughest opponent for a Super Bowl yet?
Yes. Yeah, this is this current quest for a three-peat. If I can compare it in basketball terms, this is Michael's second three-peat because it's Sonics, Jazz, but instead the Sonics are in the middle.
Oh shit!
But
Actually, you right. Damn, I did not think about that. Damn.
yeah, it's
You are
like
right.
it's Sonic. Yeah, but if I could compare the Eagles to the one of those three, they're the Sonics. This Eagles team is the Sonics.
Okay.
Because like if G like
So they're not the Jazz.
like
the
Jalen and Saquon is like GP and Sean Kemp. Saquon and Sean Kemp.
Okay. It threw me for a loop for a second, but I'm rolling.
Saquon and Sean Kemp.
I'm not mad at that though. Marcel, bias aside, I know obviously we know you're going with Chiefs Kingdom. Are you concerned for Sunday for this level of opponent, given how y'all have played this year?
The thing I'm worried about is that goddamn Saquon Barkley, man. That's what I'm worried about. That's really about it. Their defense, their secondary is good. That's another thing what you worry about as well. But Saquon Barkley is like the thing I'm worried about the most.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, shit, and y'all run defense ain't the best at all.
No.
Y'all
see how fucking James Cook and fucking that quarterback was run through us. So
Josh Allen, James
our run
Cook,
defense is not the best.
Let me ask you this: do you think that the game turns out differently had y'all played the Ravens in the AFC Championship, just given their run attack? Did they have a good chance of beating y'all?
They will have a good chance, but then again, it's like, dude, we stopped Derrick Henry week 1, but that's week 1. But I feel like we could definitely stop the run against the Ravens for sure. I think so.
Okay.
It's something about when the Chiefs play the Ravens. It's something's always going to happen, man. It's going to always prevail with the Chiefs. Something's always going to happen.
When you give Andy Reid the same matchup a few times, he does that. He does that. Yeah. It's interesting, man, because I mean, in the beginning of the season, everybody thought we were getting a rematch of the Niners and Chiefs again. And the Eagles prevail. Obviously, the Niners fell off.
Well, hold up. AJ, back me up on this. The Eagles, who weren't the number 1 seed in the NFC, made the Super Bowl. There was a team that had a better record than them going.
There was. They had a bye week. They had a bye week, and they had home field advantage too.
The man said, "I'll see you in 2 weeks," and
he
did.
He meant in Cancun.
In Cabo.
The team of the season, the team of the year, is not in the Super Bowl. That's all I'm saying. Like,
hey, you know what's so funny? These Lions fans thought they was gonna make it to the Super Bowl. They was talking about the Chiefs. Man, y'all beat the Chiefs last year in week 1.
Marcel,
shut the fuck
people
up,
keep saying I'm lying. The Lions fans said verbatim, "Oh, we not worried about the Chiefs because we beat them already." That was week 1 of the 2023 NFL season. That's what Lions fans were saying.
Hey, man.
Look, you don't talk like defending champions when you've never won a Super Bowl. You've
never been to the Super Bowl.
When you don't talk like that.
You've never been to the Super Bowl.
Like that. That's like a Pacer fan saying that Tyrese Halliburton is the MVP right now. What are you talking about? What do you mean?
He's off the YOLO.
Detroit Lions is cursed. 3 of their greatest players either got traded or they quit on them.
Yeah,
and they went on to be successful in other franchises too. Like, most current Matthew Stafford, 2021 Super Bowl champion.
No, all I'm like,
first season.
Hey, man,
it's a good point. That is a good point. He did it in literally 6 months. Won a championship in 6-7 months. I mean, I think the Eagles have, like you said, Marcel, I think they have a great secondary. I think the run game is ridiculous. Between obviously Saquon and Jalen Hurts has the ability also to run the ball very well. But one thing that Jalen Hurts did do that not shocked me, but was very interesting was he beat the Rams in the air.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
He beat the Rams in the air. And I did not expect that coming off of that shoulder surgery. And that wasn't and look, the first matchup, he played better than Pat Mahomes. If you look at the numbers, the first matchup 2 years ago, he played better and he played in the air. I think for the Eagles to win this game, you don't abandon the run game, but you do have to figure out how to mix the ball getting passed in the air. But for the most part, keep it on the ground. If you want to win this game.
What if they start throwing the ball? That's gonna really fuck them up though. And if they start throwing the ball and they try to go back to the run, that's gonna fuck up the whole mojo.
True. That's probably why you'll have. I mean, their playbook. One thing I'll give Nick Sirianni is this: his ability to draw offense out of what he has and all the weapons he has. It's up there in the league. I'll give him that. I will give him his credit there. His ability to really squeeze the juice out of everything that he has at his disposal. I like it.
The thing about this Philly, I mean, I know we're talking about offense right now. That defense, man, that Philly defense is
Jalen Carter is him.
Y'all need to be very worried. First of all, I hope both of y'all lose. That's really how I feel about it. I just hope this Super Bowl ends in both losses. But I mean, no, I do. Well, I don't. I'm not a Jalen Hurts guy. I mean, I'm just not. But
Shamar Moore.
I think outside of the Saquon thing,
criminal minds ass nigga.
If they don't get that working, if Saquon is somehow stopped, which I just don't see right now, it's the defense. It's that Philly defense you got to worry about, bro. I feel like they're gonna lock a lot of shit up. Like they're gonna lock some stuff. I can see it being as bad as when the Chiefs lost to the Buccaneers in the Super Bowl. Like Pat was getting tore up.
Shit,
AJ. Well. Hold on. To be fair, that is how they beat them because Ndamukong Suh was eating everything off of that.
They tore y'all
Chiefs
out
plate.
But our line was down though.
Your line was down. But it's like this is a all pro line that they going against with like this is not the same Eagles team that y'all faced 2 years ago.
No, this Eagles lineup is crazy, bro. That's why I said that secondary. I should have said that lineup, that line is defensive line is crazy too. They got them Georgia Bulldogs, man. Them niggas is different, dog.
Yeah, they are. Different. They are different. They different and they hungry. You know what I'm saying? Like,
very true.
I think if y'all if y'all can shake the offensive rust that y'all kind of have just been escaping with all season long, I think that'll help a lot, especially if Philly's struggling on offense, you know what I'm saying, and is able to keep the defense on the field. If y'all able to keep that defense on the field, I think you got the 3-peat locked in. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this is interesting. It's a really interesting matchup this time around.
How much of a factor do we think Kareem Hunt will be in this game?
I think
a big factor because no, go ahead, Danny. Go ahead.
I think every offensive weapon for Patrick Mahomes, whether it be running or passing, will be used in this game. Because if you just go down like their receiving core and their running backs, it's Pacheco, it's Hunt, it's Kelsey, it's Rashee Rice, it's Hollywood Brown, it's DeAndre Hopkins, it's Juju, it's what's the name of the nigga who caught the game-winning Super Bowl, the game-winning touchdown last year?
McCall Hardman.
It's like there's enough talent that's won before on that offense that they know, like you know what I'm saying. When you know how teams is and championship pedigree is real. right? And Miko Hardman may be a 74 overall receiver during the regular season. But you know what I'm saying? Travis Kelce might be an 82 overall tight end. But in this game, the niggas is 80. Miko is 86 overall, and Travis Kelce is 93 because
It's
the
one game,
champion
dog. It's
is
one
one
game.
game. Is one game. So like, there's enough people ready because the thing people have been saying about the Eagles these past 2 weeks is they got the best. Like the Eagles might have the best roster across the board. Like from like their only weak point is the quarterback. Their only weak point. Everywhere
and he's
else,
a Pro Bowler.
and he's a Pro Bowler, and he was second in MVP vote. So like also, Sel, if the Chiefs win this game, I want people to talk about the fact that Patrick Mahomes beat the best roster top to bottom. I don't want the niggas to like downgrade the Eagles if the Chiefs win this game. I don't want that to happen.
No.
I
I
don't
mean, you
want
gotta
that
talk
to
about the whole season. You
Yeah,
gotta talk about the whole season then.
yeah. So it's like it's all hands are on deck, and this as I love to call this lovable fat fuck Andy Reid. He's a wizard with offense. He's gonna have like three
That's a big
plays
red.
that he's gonna have three play. Remember 2 years ago, 2 years ago, when that they had y'all had that big punt return and then they had that swing for the like automatically. He's gonna have like four plays ready that like this defense is not going. It's just gonna be like, wait, what? Huh?
Oh.
Like when? Like yeah? Like wait, what? Like
Donnie,
he's gonna have
Donnie,
offensively ready.
we talking about the offense. We need to talk about the defense.
Oh
This
no!
fucking
Oh no!
defense that we got, bro, is
Like look, Trent
crazy,
McDuffie like
man.
5'7". Don't try him though. Don't play with him over there. Don't play.
Yeah, no.
Like,
Lock down. Lock
man.
down.
don't
Lock
throw
down.
it. Like I know AJ Brown is AJ Brown, but don't play like Trent McDuffie. Trent McDuffie will snatch something out the air. Like you play. Nah, like you know what I'm saying. They just like it's just a team. People, it's like, and like no matter how good you are. Like when it comes to sports, when it comes to the champion, to beat the champion, you gotta knock them out.
Yep.
You gotta knock them out. Like Kansas City not going. There's no mistakes. There's going to play. They are all of them are preparing to play clean, mistake-free football. They not gonna like unless they're not gonna be unprepared. So to beat, you gotta beat them. You gotta knock them out. Like if the Chiefs lose, Sale gonna come on here and be like, "Nah, man, we lost." Sale not gonna be on here like, "Nah, the ref did this. This flag was here. Like there was a misholding." No. Sale just gonna be like, "Nah, we lost.
We lost.
We lost.
We got knocked off." Jordan
Yeah.
said, "Till you knock us off the mountain,
Yeah,
we deserve a chance to
and
defend
also,
our
I'm
title."
gonna say the same thing I said last year. If that game is close and Patrick Mahomes got the ball last and Taylor Swift is in them stands, cancel Christmas. Cancel Christmas.
Yeah, and I think that's what's going to come down.
Hey, once we win this 3-peat, bro, y'all gonna see a video of me with 3 balls of Bel Air. Popping one each time, bro, for the 3-peat.
Don't die.
Going crazy in this motherfucker, bro.
That's a 3-peat, and that's 4 and 5 years. No, that's 4 and is that 4? No, that's 4 and 6 years.
That's 4 and
3-peat in the 4 and 6 years.
That's 4 and 6.
Donnie, I'm going crazy, bro. I probably have a baby at that time.
The media made one mistake though. The media made one mistake. Somebody asked Patrick Mahomes about the refs at his press conference.
Shouldn't have did it.
You shouldn't have did that. And
did it.
He answered the question very calmly. It's over with. It might be over. It might be over with. You don't do that.
Gosh damn.
You don't do with niggas with that mentality. With niggas like that, you don't do that.
Hey, Donnie, what Jordan said, and I took that personally.
No. You remember 1992? Clyde Drexler is a better 3-point shooter. No. Clyde Drexler is a better 3-point shooter than I allow myself to be. That's what he said. That's what he said.
And Donnie to eat off what you saying, bro. Every time you win the championship, like Tom Brady, bro, you keep winning, bro. That's all you know is winning, bro. So you got like a different taste. You got a different style and taste of winning and shit like that, bro. You can't you know for maybe you can't go down to the motherfucking bottomless state. You can't do that, bro.
They asked him about the refs. I said,
You
no,
can't do it.
no. You're supposed to laud him with praise leading up to this game. You're not
Yeah, you're
supposed
supposed to fluff up the pillows.
Yeah, you're not supposed to ask him about.
No, they've been talking about the ref the whole media.
But I was gonna say, you got
man.
this is the year that the Chiefs became the villain.
Mm-hmm.
This is the year that the Chiefs, and it happens every time that there's a franchise. It happens that there's a dynasty. I should say it happens. There's a year where everybody's sick of watching you win. But here's the thing about watching: your ass ain't playing, so you don't affect the outcome. You see what I'm saying?
True.
Hey Dale, let me ask you this:
Your team ain't
Yes.
playing, then shut the fuck up.
at what point did you think that Tom Brady was the greatest quarterback of all time, or arguably the greatest player of all time?
It probably was Super Bowl win number 7. The
Bucks
last
one?
one.
The Bucks
The
one?
last one, okay.
The
Bucks,
reason because like the defense was just so good in 18.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, two Super Bowl 5 when they won. The fifth one they won with against Atlanta. That was amazing too. So it's between Atlanta and Atlanta was where I moved them up in my ranking to number 1, but number 7 was the stamp.
Okay.
Was that it's locked down certified because he beat the young up and coming guy. He's dominated everybody in his era. He's got more chips than everybody. It's just there's no more to talk about.
You know what my biggest what if with Tom Brady is? It's not the Giants, because I understand how that happens. My biggest what if with Tom Brady is, what if the 19 Patriots played the Chiefs that year?
They What do you mean
The,
19?
remember
They
they
did.
lost. No. That
Are you
was the
talking
18
about
team.
18?
That was the 18 team. The 19 team.
Yeah.
As far well,
19 team did one shit. They lost in the first round.
that's what I'm saying. I wonder, because Tom Brady is undefeated against Pat Mahomes.
Yeah.
In the playoffs.
In the playoffs. That would have been the rubber match.
Also, Tyreek Hill, the reason why
Man, we should be 1-1.
Because remember, they played a game in the regular season, and Tyreek Hill did the Shannon Sharp thing, and like the niggas didn't forget about that.
No, they did not. Not at all.
He did because not. He had like 200 yards in the first half. He was just fooling.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Like, no, you don't do that. Don't do that.
I think Brady became the greatest to me. I think Atlanta.
That was it. That was it for me.
That one was all right.
That was
Atlanta,
a masterclass.
Yeah.
That was a masterclass.
That was when it stopped being the defense
carried.
No.
Yeah.
Brady played chess with them and just start moving pieces. No. You go here. You go here. All right, you're going to stay there. And I'm going to do this in one half.
Yeah,
you remember the guy? I forget what DB it was for Atlanta. When the other guy is celebrating and the guy says, "Hold on," they still got.
Oh no, that was in the first half. He was like,
first half.
Yeah, that was the first half.
He was like, man, we whooping their ass. And he was like, I don't know, dog. That's Tom Brady. And
that's still Tom Brady.
And
relax.
The thing about Pat is the Chiefs. Everybody's been upset that Pat hasn't been throwing for 4,700 yards and 48 touchdowns a season because they bombs away offense has been gone. Matt Nagy is calling plays. So it's a bunch of dink and dunk and check downs. But in the postseason, that's what Tom Brady mastered. It's like Tom Brady would be the beginning of the third quarter, and Tom Brady would take 9 minutes to score.
Exactly.
They'd be up like 4 points, and he'd take 9 minutes to score a touchdown.
Exactly. And it does two things. It gets your defense tired of shit, but it also gets you cold legs offensively. And that's how he would do it each and every time. That's
Yes.
how he would do it.
If let's say the Chiefs go up 2 scores, but
Mhm.
in the first their first couple of series they score a touchdown, but in the series they take it's 2 8-minute drives, and like the Eagles go 3 and out both times. Now we almost to the first half. We almost ready to see K Dot, and the Eagles don't have no points. So
At all.
now
Yep.
now Saquon, you gotta get out wide, nigga. We can't
Mhm.
we can't bury our way down the field. Now we gotta throw because we at least gotta score before the half, and that's when the bullshit can happen.
And that's the Eagles' kryptonite. I take it back to they played the Bucks in September. That is exactly how the Buccaneers beat them in their regular season game. Remember that game? And that was the last. I think that's the last regular season. Because where they go 15-2 this year?
No, they went
Yeah,
14 and 3.
2.
They went like
15
14
and
and 3.
2.
They
They were
15
15
and
and
2.
2. That was the last
15
game
and
they
2.
lost. That was the last game they lost this year. Was the Bucks, in because they were 2-2 at that point.
Who?
And
Oh,
the
you
way that
talking
the
about the
Bucks,
Eagles?
the Eagles, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
They
the Eagles,
were.
yeah.
They were. Were they 13 and 4?
Because I think
Or
they
14
lost to
and
the
3?
Commanders. I think they lost to the
They
Commanders.
did lose to the Commanders
They
at
split
the
with
end.
the
They
Commanders.
did.
You're right. They split with the
Yeah,
Commanders.
I think they had 3 losses.
Either way, the way that they lost that game was Baker just and it kept them off the field to get a rhythm.
Yes, and with
That's
the
how
Chiefs,
you gotta beat them.
and with the Chiefs, when you have like 6 capable receivers, you could run offense like that.
You
You could
all
just
day,
you
all
can
day.
set up like Juju can catch
That's
5-yard passes.
they've been doing that the whole season.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
Uh-huh.
they've
do
been
that
doing
all
the
day.
dink and
Like
dunking the whole season.
you could just the like Pat he can set up the big play by just
Yeah.
little bitty chunk plays.
Yep.
And like that's the shit that's like, Jordan Davis been on the field for 7 minutes. This nigga's tired. Jalen Carter then got to the backfield 3 times, ain't touched Pat once, but he tired. You know what I'm saying? But he tired. So it's just like, yeah, like it's this shit is they gotta be like Andy gonna have them niggas ready to be scientific if they need to. Or this could be the game where like Pat throws 7 touchdowns. And he just
But the other side is Vic Fangio has played against that kind of offense so much. If there's anyone who I think could scheme against that, don't sleep on what Vic is going to draw up in these next 3 days, or really the last 2 weeks. Because look, you this is going to be a real chess match between Matt Nagy and Vic Fangio, and that's what I really think. I don't think necessarily that it's going to be Sirianni versus Reed per se. I want to see what that Nagy versus Fangio matchup is. As far as okay, what is your answer? What is your answer for when I move my rook? What is your answer for when I move my paw? You know what I'm saying? Like what you going to do here? I want to see that. I know that the Eagles are going to probably win the trenches, especially on the defensive side. It's going to be probably a lot of pass rush and a lot of Pat Mahomes going to have to get rid of that ball in 2 seconds. But what are you going to draw up, Spags, to be able to set this play up to get 10, 12 yards per play? How you going to do that with only 2 to 3 seconds to throw? Because Pat ain't sitting behind that offensive line. Not saying your O-line is trash. I ain't saying that at all. But this pass rush, this is going to be a whole different game than 22 or 23. Whole different game. They have reloaded since then and have waited for this. This game is 2 years in the making. So I don't know. Let's go around the room. Let's start with Marcel. Give me your score and your Super Bowl MVP.
I'm going with 28-24 Chiefs. Super Bowl MVP going with Travis Kelce with 2 touchdowns, 160.
Ooh.
and he retires and he proposes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I want the Disney ending, Earl. That's what we get.
Okay, Donnie, give me your winner. And let me get your Super Bowl MVP.
I'm gonna go Chiefs. I'm gonna go 31-28.
Okay.
and I'm a just if Patty walks him down and kicks that game winner field goal, it's his. Because you know what I'm saying, like it's his. So like I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Pat. I'm going ahead and give it to Pat. But I got them. I got Saquon getting like two tutties though.
Oh, you know what? This is a really good point Nelson brought, and that's what I mean, Nelson. I want to see what Spagnola does to try and stop Saquon. I want to see it. I agree. I want to see what happens. AJ,
Yes, sir.
let me get your score and your MVP.
I don't have this being that high of a scoring game. Um, I'm gonna go 24-21. Um, I'm gonna go with an upset here. I'm gonna go with the Eagles. I'm gonna go with the
Okay.
Eagles. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sil. Um, I'm going 24-21. Saquon Barkley MVP. I think Saquon is about to have a night, man. I think he is.
It is his birthday. It is
It's
his
his
birthday.
Yeah, I think
It
he's about
is
to
his
have a
birthday.
night.
I need to be.
And it's just that defense, that fucking Philly defense, man. That's the
Mhm.
thing. If it wasn't for this defense, I would be going Chiefs. It's just I'm going to and cheapest league. I see a few. I see a brotherly shove in there, bro. I'm sorry. I see it.
Yeah.
I see it
Of
happen.
course, we're gonna get those.
Unfortunately, yeah. But yep.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't like the tush push. I don't like that name.
If
I'm
if
cool with the
the
brotherly
I'm gonna let
shove.
you know if the Eagles win the Super Bowl, the tush push is getting added into a whole bunch of playbooks in this upcoming offseason.
ugh, I
It's
hate that.
already is. It's already
Yeah,
there.
it's a lot
Already
of
kind
teams
of
that's been
is.
trying to do it.
Unfortunately.
They can't
Yeah.
do
Yeah,
it,
but
but
it
they've
made
been
it.
trying.
Hey, hold on now, because you have to have a good center. You see what it did to Landon Dickerson in that last game. You see
Yeah,
what it did to Jason Kelsey. That's why he retired after 13 seasons. You can't
yeah,
keep that. That's a play that's gonna kill your center. It's gonna blow his knees out and
yeah.
Man,
his
it's gonna
hips, his
mess
back,
his
his
neck up.
ankle, mess
Uh huh.
everything up.
We need
Yeah,
to
Yeah.
bro.
we need to get back to
Shoulders.
jumping over the piles. Be some real
Yeah,
men.
man. And especially with Saquon
Yeah, you
Barkley,
ain't got
he
no
is
Troy
exactly who can
Polamalu's
do
in
it.
the league no more, player. Sorry,
Yeah,
We
you
need
ain't got
we
no.
need
You ain't got no
we need
safeties
to
that
get
good.
back to
No
QB
cap, bro.
draw and launching over the defense into the end
yeah,
zone. We need to get back.
yeah. Saquon, jump your ass up there, man. You the damn. You did that backward shit earlier this year, man. Like you fooling this year. Uh, Z, same question.
Yo,
Score, winner, Super Bowl MVP.
I think the only way the Eagles will win is by keeping Mahomes and the boys on the sidelines, and they got the perfect offense with Saquon to do it.
Yep.
So I'll go with the Birds 35, the Chiefs 31.
Okay. Yeah, MVP.
Saquon, he has to
Okay.
be. That's the only
Yeah,
way they'll win.
I
If
Yeah.
agree.
if Jalen's gonna be then they lose.
Yeah.
And that's no disrespect to him, but
No,
they
no, no,
lose.
no. You just got to go with the advantage, like the clear
Yeah.
advantage. Yeah. Um, I agree. Um, I think the Eagles have enough to get it done this year. I'm gonna go Eagles 31, Chiefs 27. Yeah, and I have Saquon as MVP. However, I would love to see history, man. I want to be on the right side of it. I gotta see a three-peat in football.
Yeah, I
That,
would. I would
oh,
love to see it too.
Because
I
that's
would love
crazy.
to.
Man,
I
fuck
would love
that.
to see it too.
Yeah, I
I
know you
just
a Raider fan. I don't expect it from you.
like it's just the Eagles winning is about to be a nasty conversation around
Fuck
Pat.
the Raiders.
Because
Because
Pat,
yeah.
Feel how you feel. Fuck
You said it's
Chiefs.
gonna be a nasty conversation around Pat.
yeah, because they're gonna be like he's 3-2 in the Super Bowl. It's gonna be a whole thing. It's gonna be a whole like thing of like
Give a
bullshit.
I mean,
fuck.
he's already public enemy number one now. Well, not number one, but they turning on him slowly but surely. I
Mhm.
got black folks saying he's not black. I got folks saying the refs. It's getting nasty
I
conversations
want
about
I
Pat
want
Mahomes.
Juju. I want Juju to pull off the hype.
Man.
I want Juju to draw another pass interference flag in the final seconds.
That's another thing. I can't have Juju Smith-Schuster as a world champion, bro. Not again.
Again?
Not
What
again.
you mean?
Hey, Juju about to get another championship ring, man.
Why y'all hating on Boo Boo like that, man?
Fuck Boo Boo Smith.
I'm a stay exactly. Fuck him. Look, man. Shoot,
For
man.
Earl, I
That's the
understand why he don't like Juju.
Yeah,
That's the
fuck
greatest
that
thing
nigga,
that
man.
CT induced
Oh, no, I don't
motherfucker
like
ever
Juju
said.
either,
Boo
so-
Boo Smith Schuster.
Why y'all hating on Boo Boo like that, man?
Yeah, man. Well, look, we gonna be here. We'll be back live next week after the Super Bowl for the shenanigans. And yeah, man. Thank y'all for coming out. It's been our Super Bowl show. But Adam Silver, I see what you did, Adam. I see what you did. You said fuck them. They want to take Christmas. Well, I'm taking the news week of the Super Bowl.
Adam
respect it.
Adam Silver just saved regular season
Salute.
basketball. He just saved
I
regular
respect
season basketball, but that's another conversation. He did.
He
saved
did.
it.
Everybody
saved it.
tap into Mid Carters and
He
Catering
did, 'cause-
each and every week.
That's
Week.
what's up.
Tap into the Patreon too. Hey man, it's a lot of content on that Patreon, bro. Go in there. It's only $3,
Tell 'em,
man.
man.
Go pay that $3. Listen, man. The link is in the bio. You can find all of us on Beacons at beacons.com/the union. Is there an
It's
underscore?
beacons.ai
Beacons.ai.
/ the union.
Yes, sir.
And that'll take you to all of the union's content.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Each and every week, again, shout out to Show Your Work. Hey, Donnie, the 2024 Podcaster of the Year. Look, man. Yes, man. What you did last year, salute, brother. Salute. What you did last year, dog. Hey, you ran it up last year. So shout out to hanging with the crew. As far as our brothers over at Y&M, Marcel, baby. We waiting. I Am Music. We waiting to see it. I can't wait to see y'all review I Am Music.
Hey, also
yeah,
too,
I can't wait to see it.
hey, my 30th is coming up this year. I want y'all guys to give me some albums that I should listen to up to my 30th birthday. We talked about this before, but
yeah.
Oh,
Sir, no yeast.
I need albums. I need albums. Y'all favorite albums for me to listen to for my 30th
You know
birthday.
what?
I'm gonna listen to them albums and
With
get
everything going on right now,
my review on it.
with everything going on right now politically, you know what album would be really good for you to listen to?
don't tell him Dead Prayers.
No.
It's bigger than him.
No. You should go listen to Ice Cube, America's Most Wanted. You should go listen. If you've never heard that album, you should go listen to that. Now, it's not going to be the same Ice Cube that you know today, but
No, it's
you should go
definitely not. It's
listen.
far from that Ice Cube.
You should go listen to Ice Cube, America's Most Wanted. As a man going, I think every black man, especially by the time you're 30, should have heard that album at least once. I think so. But yeah. Anywho, tap in with us. The Royal Rumble reaction show is live on YouTube. It's also live on all DSPs. Well, I guess YouTube would be a DSP, but yes, it's also live audio wise live on all DSPs. Yeah, man, and lock in with us. We'll see y'all after the bowl. Take us out.